Hey guys, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about showing up. Now, what does that mean, right? Showing up is all about that drive and that hunger that even when you know you should be turning up for a job interview, and most importantly on my channel, it's if you've committed to running a digital marketing business, showing up for that every single day. You know, if you've got a schedule that you want to stick to by creating content or, you know, resharing stuff or creating products and stuff, this is all about, it's almost like saying motivated, but it's all about showing up, right? So, but it also helps with life skills like, you know, showing up for appointments, showing up for job interviews, picking up the phone and all this sort of stuff, right? And 100% I'm going to tell you, this is inspired by Grant Cardone, right? Because he is someone that I follow and I just love his style, because especially when it comes to things like showing up, Grant just tells you as it is, right? If you want to talk about success, if you want to do well, if you don't even show up, you know, then the first point is, I'm going to jump straight in, is you miss 100% of the shots not taken, right? And that means not showing up. So if you've got an online business and you have got a plan for creating content, for speaking to people, for sending emails, for creating products, and you wake up in the morning or last thing at night, you might say, I've had a long day at work, or I'm just not in the mood today, or, you know, all this sort of stuff, then you're not going to get started and you're not going to get that business and that lifestyle or whatever it is from an online business that you want. And, you know, then your week's going to go, then sure enough, that week is going to be followed by the other week, and then that's going to be the month, and then it's going to be month on month on month. But what I'm here to tell you is that, look, it is tough, but you have to show up, right? You have to show up when it comes time, right? And it's never easy, right? I think I'm recording this video at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you know, the sun has literally, it's not going to be out until about, that's why I've got these lights on, but I'm here, I'm shooting the content, I'm trying to grow my business, and you've just got to do it. So you've got to be committed and you've got to get up on time, you've got to stay up late, whatever it is that you're working on. And what happens is it's all to do with energy, right? And the more energy that you put in, the more you will get out, because you're committed and you're believing in your goals. And even when everything seems like you're not going to do it, or it's tough, and you know, everyone tells you you're not going to do it, or you don't know how people are even going to respond, but don't even worry about it, man, because the main thing that you need to worry about when you get started online is how you are as a person, right? And you believing in yourself and your goals, right? Because once you start to do that, everything changes, right? You can make the content, you can find out how to do things. You know, you don't, when you're starting something, don't say to yourself, oh, you know, I'm supposed to be creating a website, but I've got nothing to do with, I don't know anything about how to do it, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Then you're giving yourself all these reasons. But if you show up, you're showing yourself, right? The second point here says, it shows you're committed. And, you know, when you turn up for a job interview, honestly, there's been times where I've turned up for job interviews and some of these jobs have paid so much money, right? And they've said, you know, it's going to be tough competition, and there's going to be, it's between, you know, you've come through to second stage interview. The first one was a phone interview, but now you're going to go against 3 other people, and the recruiters make it out as though, you know, just do your work, you should be all right, but you know, it's going to be stiff competition. And you turn up and you're the only one that turns up, despite the money that they're offering, despite how big a company it might be. The thing is, in life, sometimes, right, sometimes people don't even show up, and whatever you're going for, sometimes you'll clear up and just take it, because you're the only one that shows up. And when you show up on time, right? So if you've committed a time to meeting somebody, even if it's just for a coffee, make sure you stick to it, right? And I'm going to come back to why you should stick to your goals and stay on time, right? There's something at the end of this video that I'm going to share with you that will just blow your mind up, why you need to to make sure that you follow showing up, right? Because it shows other people that you're committed. You, no matter what situation, because I'm sure whatever situation it is, it could be just you know, you could with a family or something, but waking up early, right? There's got to be a space somewhere in your house where you can just, at 5 o'clock in the morning, just wake up at 5, right? And just do an hour. And even if you do like 5 while 6, what you'll find is you'll either be, when you first get started out, have a nap at 6 until 6:30 or whatever you need to do, but just waking up and embracing that time, because it is such an important part of the day, waking up that early. You have this energy that's unreal, that when you tap into it, it's fresh, and it'll make you, you know, it'll make it easy for you to get through to whatever you need to get accomplished that day. But taking 100% of the shots, you've got, you know, we want to be taking 110% of the shots, meaning not only the things that we need to be doing in life as it is, but that extra 10% is things that you, as someone who wants to do well, should be thinking, you know, what other goals can I have? You know, if I woke up an hour earlier, what could I do? If I woke up an hour earlier, I could learn about online businesses, I could create a product, right? It's unreal what you can get done. But you've got to be committed. One of the biggest things is showing up, right? And this is what, when I've worked with a few of my clients and the coaching stuff, what they get from it is not just the digital marketing side, it's the whole thing about being committed and being strong within yourself, and that you can accomplish it. Because once you believe that, honestly, there's nothing that you can't do in life once you've got that commitment, you know what I mean? So you've got to be committed. It shows other people that you're committed, right? So whether that's your spouse, whether it's your partner, whether it's your kids or your parents or whatever, when you're working on your hustling and you're grinding away on your work, people see it, right? And it shows that you're committed. And there's this respect. It's unbelievable, right? There's this respect that comes from it, right? Initially, you might be like, no one's going to respect me for working up at 6 or staying up late and on a dream, you know, and something like that. But break the mold. Maybe this is something that has been going on in your family for years, about people doing big. You could be the one that breaks that sort of hereditary way of thinking, and you could set that way, man. You can so do it within 2 years, within a year or two. If you stay committed, you know who you want to serve, and you know the kind of products that you want to sell. Now is the time to do it. It really is, right? You get a sense of respect from other people, because when they see you grinding, it's all that. And the thing about this, taking 100 shots, you know, we're talking 110, right? That extra 10% is your own ideas, right? And this is what I love. So this is the time where you'll make the day work for you, because you're committed and you're gonna fit in your ideas, right? So first thing about showing up, you will miss 100% of the shots not taken. And if you do this 110% thing, so focusing on putting more effort in on your own goals, you start finding space and time in the day, and the day will work for you. Number two, it shows that you're committed. You get respect, right? And you get belief, right? Not just from others, because if you work at it long enough, people will start believing in you a bit more. They will, when they see that you're committed and that you're going for it. If it's people who stand by you, they will start believing in you, right? And finally, you will learn more from just showing up. Even if you are turning up to something that might be difficult, or it might not have anything promised, or the competition is stiff, or you're throwing yourself at an idea where you don't know, you know, the other people are better than you, or you don't know how people are going to respond. Just showing up will make it that you will take something away. You will definitely take something away, even if you just end up being someone who's just watching how things happen in that space and watching how people are treated and how things work. But the unbelievable thing is, you will learn more just by showing up, right? Now, the thing that I wanted to share with you at the end of this video, right, was when you commit to yourself and you say to yourself, I'm gonna put in an hour a day on my online business after work, or when, you know, the kids go to bed or whatever, or whenever is good for you, right? Then what happens is this 110%, this is how you're going to find the space in the day for your business, right? And it's unbelievable. But if you don't do it, you're going to miss 100% of the shots because you've not even taken them, right? But by doing this, you start cultivating this sense of progression, which is all about, I am going to do this, I am doing well, right? And it's unbelievable. And that in turn, this is what I really want to touch on, right? It shows you're committed, but not just to other people who might be barriers in your journey to success, or you doing, you know, venturing out and trying to become more, but you'll get their respect, right? And you'll get their belief, but more so, you'll start respecting yourself, right? Do you feel what I'm saying? You'll start respecting yourself, and your belief that this is possible, or I am going to do this, will drive it forward, right? And the magic word here is momentum. Once you start feeling this, the committedness, it will drive it for you, so you don't have to wake up, you don't have to force yourself to wake up, because that being committed for long enough, it's like an energetic power, right? It's crazy. I don't know how it works, but you'll find by turning up every day, even though it's rough, after a week or two, it's like going to the gym. The first 2 sessions might be really difficult, or the first couple of weeks are really tough. But once you get into it, you start enjoying it because you start reaping the rewards of putting the effort in, and it becomes easy, right? And then you want to do stuff that's even harder. But if you don't get started, number one, you're going to miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? And finally, if you discount everything I've said to you here, even if you just show up, right, you will learn more from it than anything else, guys. It is unbelievable how it works. So you'll learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about the process, you'll learn so many things, it's just hard to explain. But get stuck in and show up. Anything that you're facing in your life and there's resistance towards it, it means you need to show up, right? So go for it, guys, and I will catch you in the next video.